kitchen. Today I'm going to be making a party pizza ring. I'm starting off with half an onion here. I've got chopped tomatoes. It's already got basil in it, so I'm not going to be adding any more basil. If you've got just chopped tomatoes, add about a teaspoon of basil. Here I've got all of my spices, and I've got a good teaspoon of garlic, half a teaspoon of black pepper, I've got a teaspoon of onion salt, and I've got a quarter of a teaspoon of cayenne, because I'm a bit of a wimp when it comes to spices. Now all I'm going to do is get these into my sauce. And to that I'm going to add a couple of tablespoons of tomato puree. There we go. And then I need to give this a good mix up. Oh, that is good. So that's the base done. That's it. Oh, cayenne. Well, I have here some of my homemade puff pastry, and you want about one big pack, one large pack. And all we're going to do is roll this right out. I've rolled this out and it's about 13 inches or 35 centimetres wide and long. And that looks about good to me. We're going to start spreading some of our sauce on here. Don't overdo it or it will just make the pastry too wet. You can always save this for another project. I don't want it too wet. That's plenty, I would have thought. Right, happy with that. Next on, I'm going to do my onions. Now, I've not cooked them, but they're very thin, as you can see. So, just a bit of onion around. I've used half an onion and cut it really, really fine. Here we go. You can pretty much put what you want in here. I do a barbecue version as well, and my boys love the barbecue one. Try and spread it around a bit. Oh, and I've got a cloth for wiping my hands with because I get myself in such a mess. Next up are meats. And I'm going to put sprinkle lardons, just little cubed lardons. These are called alamettes here in France, these ones, because they're really finely chopped. You can get the bigger lardons, but these are alamettes. They're much, much finer than your regular lardons, which is what I want for here. Okay, plenty on there. Up next I have ham, and I'm just going to dot some triangles of ham about. I think I've got about 100 grams of ham here. Just dot it about evenly. You can lay whole slices if you want to. I just don't think it's really necessary for this. So here we go. Use up my ham. And next I have cheese. I've got around 250, 300 grams of cheese here. I'm going to wash my hands first before I touch it, however. Do wash your hands between touching the meat and the cheese, because if you've got any cheese over, you're going to have to throw it away because it will be contaminated by the meat. So here we go. Nice bit of cheese going in. Here I have parmesan, and I'm just going to sprinkle some parmesan over that. And we're pretty much done. Our next job is to roll it. And you want to roll this as tight as you can here into a big sausage. I'm going to use this to help me do it. Just to get it started. I'll be fine once it's going. There we go. And just keep going to make your sausage. Beautiful. Here we go. Yay. Nearly there. Getting there. Don't worry too much about the edges because we're going to cut them off anyway. There we go. And where we've put a little bit of sauce there, it's going to stick at the end. There we go. Beautiful. Now just make it nice and even. Oh, and then I'm going to bring this backwards. I'm going to just cut those ends off so that they look nice and even. There we go. Pop that to one side. Then I'm going to make a circle and join, pinch these edges together. How's that? Beautiful. I'm now going to transfer my circle onto my tray. There we go. Now I'm going to put this in the fridge to chill down before we finish it and bake it. So I'm going to chill this in the fridge because I want my pastry nice and cold, and we're going to chill that for a minimum of an hour. I'll see you then. My pastry has chilled down nicely, and as you can see I've got this on a mat. If you haven't got these silicone mats, then you need to put it on some greaseproof paper. So now I'm going to start making cuts around this all the way through. Now you can use a sharp knife, or another method of doing this is using your kitchen scissors, and you're going to leave a gap in the middle of your circle. Oh, I think I prefer my knife, to be fair. And I'm going to go all the way around this. Let's see if I can do it with these, because it would make sense. There we go. So we're just going to make cuts around our circle. I'm then going to transfer it into a pan. Now I took it off of the other one because I tend to bake in my Ninja, and the pans are a bit smaller than the other ones. So here we go. Now all we're going to do is twist these around a little bit so we can see the filling on here. They looking alright so far? Make sure I'm doing them the right way. That's it, that way. Here we go. And it just makes them look quite pretty. We can reshape when we get to the end. If you're not quite cut through, you can always chop it as you go. There we are, nearly there. And then just make it look quite nice and pretty on the way round. You can adjust. There we go, last one. Now you can see all the filling. And I'm just making sure I've got enough space in the middle to put a bowl, because what I'm going to do is put a dip in the middle. Might just be mayonnaise. I may well use some of the sort of salsa base that I made right at the beginning. We're going to give this an egg wash all round the pastry, and then we're going to cook this for 25 minutes until it is golden brown and cooked beautifully. I'm going to put my oven on 180. I'll give you the other times and temperatures in a moment. So we'll get this cooked and then we'll have a little taste test. Well, here is my gorgeous pie. Look at it. I'm so pleased with it. And my bowl fits just in the middle with my dip. Now I'm going to take it out because I want to cut a piece for me to try. And as there's only me here, it really doesn't matter. But my goodness me, doesn't that just look the part? Oh, doesn't it? That looks great. Wouldn't that look great on a table? I'm so pleased with that. What I need to do now is try it. It's obviously very hot at the moment, and this will be just as good cold. Look at this. I'm so chuffed to bits with that. Beautiful. And the pastry, it's homemade, this pastry, but lovely. Oh my God, that's really good. And how easy was that to make? Now you can either make your own puff pastry, like I did, or you can buy shop ball, and that makes it even easier. But how fantastic is that for a buffet, a gathering, put it out at a barbecue that you're having, aperitifs, wicked. Well, I really hope you enjoyed my video today. This is a bit more of a summary thing, but it is wonderful. Oh, and that cheese. Anyway, if you liked what you saw, please like, share and subscribe to see me making more delicious, cost-effective food. Thank you for watching.